What it do, YouTube slash Patreon slash Bit Shoot. Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I want to talk about the forces of nature. The forces of nature. All right, so of course, I'm pretty sure you already know. You know what I'm saying? You got good, bad. Really, you don't even got good and bad. You really got positive and negative. You know what I'm saying? And really, everybody just classifies it as nature because it's like just nature is an element, or you could say nature is a living thing, a living entity that has an energy force, a life force. And you know, that life force can be used as negative or it could be used as positive. You know what I'm saying? It could be used for good, it could be used for bad, blah, blah, blah. Once you learn how to tap into nature and you learn how to tap into certain energies and certain frequencies and stuff like that, excuse me, damn. But once you start to tap into these forces of nature, once you start to tap into these different elements, you know what I'm saying, then that's when you are faced with the choice of how to use your power. And when I say your power isn't just your power, it isn't just for you to use selfishly. That power is for every single human being that's on this planet. It's just a lot of human beings are still asleep. They still under the spells. They just sleep because and, and if you're not a certain group of people like the so-called African Americans, whatever, so-called black, right? Then you're not under that, or you wasn't under that 400-year spell. But the other groups of people that are not, you know, Israelite uh, bloodline, Israelite lineage, they still being brainwashed, hypnotized too, just like everybody else. It's just in a different way. It's just TV. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're watching the wrong show on TV or YouTube, because YouTube is like the new TV now. You know what I'm saying? Like the GMO foods and shit like that. It's all really about balance and shit. That's really what nature is really all about. It's just about balance. You know what I'm saying? Because without the positive force, you couldn't have a negative force. Without the negative force, you couldn't have a positive force. So it's like with that power and shit like that, it's like you're just faced with which way to go basically, and it's not necessarily let's say like I'm not gonna say it's bad or I'm not gonna say it's not bad, but I'm just explaining this so you can get it. But it's like from the perspective of the universe or the perspective of the creator, you know, it's not even necessarily a good or a bad thing. It's just in like a negative or a positive energy, which essentially boils down to a certain experience that your soul needs to have in order to learn a certain lesson or in order to just evolve and elevate. Because a lot of people on this earth right now are young souls. You can tell they are underdeveloped souls. They are not old souls, old spirits. You see what I'm saying? But like I was saying, a lot of people, they are brainwashed. You know what I mean? They are under their own spells and stuff. A lot of people just oblivious to what's going on. And, you know what I mean? Like, they don't know that. They don't know how powerful nature is. Like, they just come outside and just see, like, and they just see, and they like, oh man, that ain't nothing but just some trees. Man, that ain't nothing but just some grass. What can that stuff do for me? Blah, blah, blah. And I used to think like that, but that's just a very low, mundane mindset to have, you know what I mean? But like I said, if you know how to tap into the forces of nature, if you know how to speak with Mother Nature, because Mother Nature is a living thing. Mother Nature is a living entity. She's most definitely real. If you know how to tap into her spirit, tap into her frequencies, you can choose. Should I use this frequency for good? Should I use it for bad? You know what I mean? Because the energy is there for everyone on this planet to use. It's just how will you use it? Will you let the power use you, or will you use the power correctly? You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the biggest challenges. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, just use your power like negatively. It's not even that, because look, like I said, every human on this planet has the same ability to access that power. It's just like I said, a lot of people sleep, they oblivious, they don't know how. So one person that, such as myself or whatever, who has tapped into Mother Nature, or who knows how to tap into Mother Nature, I'm essentially more evolved than a person who still hasn't figured it out yet. But that doesn't mean I'm better than that person. You know what I mean? It's just shit, I figured it out. But the thing is, some people, they don't want to figure it out. They're not necessarily interested in that. They don't give a damn about tapping into a frequency. They probably worry about something else, and they have free will to do that. You see what I'm saying? But that's really what Gaia, Mother Earth, is about. Mother Earth is like a living Akashic records. Earth is the place where souls come to learn. Earth is the place where souls come to get their karma right. You know what I mean? Earth is pretty much a school for souls. And I'm speaking metaphorically, of course, but this is spiritually. And you know what I mean? If it resonates, it resonates. You know what I mean? Earth is just a place for souls to come back, to just get their karma right, and to get their soul right, and to learn how to truly be a human. Because we are not humans having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, to see how it feels to love, to see how it feels to cry, to see how it feels to be sad, to see how it feels to live as a human, to be born, and to die as a human. You see what I'm saying? That's really what it's all about, is to get your soul right. And like I said this before, you know what I mean? You have plenty other brethren that said this before, such as the 13th son. You know what I mean? He was really the main one. But you have other people that touched on it here and there. But you're really supposed to just get your soul correct. You know what I mean? This is the last cycle that the earth is going to go through. That's why the devil is trying so hard to stay in power, because he know this is it. He know that earth has to evolve. Mankind, humans, you know what I mean? Mankind, humans, the human race, the human family has to evolve. There's no more holding back the evolution of Earth. The evolution of Earth has been held back so many times for so long, for hundreds and hundreds of millions of years, by these same demonic entities reincarnating into different beings and shit like that. But like I said, I'm not gonna get like too deep into that part, but you know what I mean, man? Like, yeah, bro, like, it sounds crazy and all that shit, but this is really what it's all about. It's really getting your soul right. And of course, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. You're a human. You're in a human form. You're gonna feel emotions. That's the whole point of being human. You're gonna feel emotions. You're gonna get angry. You're gonna get upset. You're gonna have mental breakdowns. You know, you're gonna have times where you need to just relax and breathe. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't be too hard on yourself, but at the same time, you just gotta evolve. You know, point blank, period. No blood. Huh? You feel me?